Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this evening's update on Typhoon Saola / Goring. So, as of 7 p.m. Central American Time, August the 26th, Typhoon Saola / Goring has exploded to a 140 mile per hour violent typhoon and is situated about 20 miles to the east of the Philippines. Looking at the future, Sunday 1 a.m. Central American Time, Typhoon Goring is expected to weaken to a 125 mile per hour very strong typhoon as it curves slowly to the east. By Sunday 1 p.m. Central American Time, a 120 mile per hour very strong typhoon moving to the east-northeast. By Monday 1 a.m. Central American Time, Saola is expected to slowly re-intensify to a 125 mile per hour very strong typhoon as it moves to the northeast. And then by Monday 1 p.m. Central American Time, a 145 mile per hour violent typhoon curving to the north. And then we're seeing the likelihood of a super typhoon by Tuesday afternoon, 150 mile per hour super typhoon moving to the northwest. And then we could see a landfall as either a very strong typhoon or violent typhoon across southern Taiwan by Wednesday afternoon, 130 mile per hour very strong typhoon. And then we could see Saola approach China by Thursday afternoon, 1 p.m. Central American Time, as a 105 mile per hour typhoon. So, if you're in the Philippines, make sure you're hunkering down as Saola is bringing some dangerous impacts to the eastern Philippines and very closely making your typhoon preparations if you live across southern Taiwan and southeastern China. So, timing out the tropical storm and typhoon force wind gusts, good thing is Saola has a compact wind field, but we're still seeing some tropical storm force winds across the eastern Philippines and some hurricane force wind gusts right along the coast. Going in the next several hours, these tropical storm force wind gusts are going to slowly diminish as Saola slowly moves to the east. And then as we go into August 27th, we're going to see Saola curve to the northeast with the tropical storm force winds leaving the Philippines by 12 a.m. Central American Time, August the 28th. And then as we go into August the 29th, or the afternoon, August the 28th, could see some tropical storm force winds return to the islands of the Philippines. And then going into August the 29th, 12 a.m. Central American Time, tropical storm force winds could be continuing to slowly re-enter the Philippines, and then the model ends by 1 a.m. Central American Time, August 29th, as Typhoon Saola explosively intensifies. So next we're going to be timing out the rainfall on Typhoon Saola / Goring. So extremely heavy rain is falling in the eastern Philippines as the core of Saola is moved onshore a little bit in the eastern Philippines. And going over the next several hours, extremely heavy rain is going to continue in the far eastern Philippines as Saola only crawls to the east. Moderate rain continuing all the way into tomorrow morning, Central American Time, and then finally you're going to see the core pull offshore by August the 27th, afternoon Central American Time. And then we're going to continue to see some light rain, but the flood threat should diminish by tomorrow evening, and especially as we go into August the 28th. As Saola pulls away from the Philippines, the core of heavy rain is going to stay offshore and leading to a minimal flood threat all the way through the 28th. But as Saola begins to curve to the northwest, we're going to see some more rain bands in the islands, northern islands of the Philippines, into the August 28th and August 29th, as Saola begins to recurve to the northwest. So make sure you're making typhoon preparations if you live in southern Taiwan, southeastern China, and hunkering down in the eastern Philippines due to the impacts of Saola, and then taking a look at our other tropical storm in the western Pacific Basin. We have Tropical Storm Damri with 65-mile-per-hour winds, severe tropical storm as of 7:10 p.m. Central American Time, August 26th. Sunday, 1 a.m. Central American Time, 70-mile-per-hour severe tropical storm moving to the northwest. Sunday, 1 p.m. Central American Time, a 75-mile-per-hour extratropical cyclone moving about 200 miles east of Japan, curving to the northeast by Monday morning, 70-mile-per-hour extratropical cyclone, and then getting picked up by a trough and moving to the east by Monday, 1 p.m. Central American Time, as a 65-mile-per-hour extratropical cyclone. The cone has shifted a little bit west, so if you live across areas like Tokyo towards Sendai in Japan, make sure you're keeping an eye on Damri, but as of right now, no major impacts are expected across Japan from Damri. Thanks for watching this evening's update, the Western Pacific Basin. Please stay safe and have a wonderful evening, my friends.